Thinking in probabilities. The math 99% of traders ignore. Here's something most people don't know. In a 2023 study of more than 25,000 retail traders covering millions of real trades, about 65% had more winning trades than losing ones, yet 82% still lost money overall simply because their winners were smaller than their losers, and their risk math was terrible. That means most traders think they're winning, but the math proves they're losing. Most traders think the game is about finding the perfect setup, the perfect indicator, or the perfect strategy. But markets don't reward prediction, they reward probability and discipline. You can have brilliant analysis, perfect timing on some trades, and still blow your account if your risk is sloppy. One oversized loss can wipe out months of gains, while your brain keeps insisting, I was mostly right. That's why real professionals don't obsess over being correct. They obsess over how much they risk, how often they trade, and what happens across hundreds of decisions, not one. And here's the uncomfortable truth. The biggest danger to your account isn't the market at all. It's how your own mind behaves when real money is on the line, especially in moments you don't even realize are manipulating you. Most traders believe they are calm and rational when they trade, but their behavior tells a different story. After a win, they get reckless, increasing size, overtrading, and assuming skill created luck. After a loss, they get emotional, revenge trading, widening stops, or freezing in fear. That emotional swing is exactly what destroys probability. Markets don't punish your strategy, they punish your reactions. So traders end up in a cycle. Confidence turns into arrogance, one bad trade turns into panic, and math stops working altogether. And here's the hard part. People avoid. Even when your strategy is good, your psychology can make it useless. Because the moment your brain takes control of risk instead of your rules, the probabilities quietly turn against you. Most traders chase certainty in a game built on uncertainty. They want every trade to win, every signal to be clean, every move to feel safe. And that expectation is exactly what traps them. In real markets, you will be wrong often, sometimes painfully wrong. The winners aren't the ones who avoid that. They are the ones who design their risk, so being wrong doesn't ruin them. That's why thinking in probabilities is not about predicting price. It's about planning for all possible outcomes before you even click buy or sell. Professionals don't ask, will this trade work? They ask, if this fails, can I survive it? And can I repeat this bet 100 times? Most retail traders never reach that level of thinking. They gamble with hope, disguise it as strategy, and call it trading. This is where probability thinking completely changes the game. Instead of asking, is this trade good? Professionals ask, does this trade make sense over 100 attempts? That single shift separates gamblers from traders. A setup can look perfect and still fail. That doesn't mean the system is broken. It just means randomness showed up, which it always does. Most traders treat randomness like a surprise. Winners treat it like a guarantee. That's why they limit risk, keep positions small, and let time do the heavy lifting. They don't need to win today. They need to still be in the game tomorrow. Because in trading, survival is your real edge, and probabilities reward the patient far more than the talented. Most people think trading is about finding opportunity. Professionals know it's about managing exposure. A trader who takes 10 small losses and one big win can outperform someone who wins 9 times, but gets wiped out once. That's pure probability, not luck, not magic, just math. Yet retail traders keep doing the opposite. They cut winners quickly, hold losers forever, and then wonder why the account shrinks. Thinking in probabilities means accepting a simple reality. You will be wrong often, and that's completely fine, as long as your losses are designed to be small and your winners are allowed to breathe. When you truly understand that, the market stops feeling like a battlefield and starts looking like a long series of calculated bets. At the deepest level, trading isn't a test of intelligence. It's a test of behavior under uncertainty. Most people can read a chart. Very few can follow their rules when money is on the line. That's why skill looks common, but profitable traders are rare. Thinking in probabilities forces you to stop chasing perfect trades and start building durable habits. Small risk, consistent execution, and emotional control over time. The market doesn't care how smart you are. It only rewards how consistently you act when nothing feels certain. And here's the quiet truth that changes everything. The traders who win aren't better at predicting the market. They are better at surviving their own decisions inside it. Most traders focus obsessively on entries, but winners obsess over exits and risk first. They already know how much they can lose before they even think about how much they might win. That single habit quietly stacks the odds in their favor over time. Retail traders do the opposite. They dream of profits first and think about risk only after price moves against them. By then, the math is already broken. Thinking in probabilities means accepting that no trade is special. Every trade is just one data point in a long series of bets. When you stop romanticizing individual trades and start respecting the series, your relationship with the market completely changes, from emotional gambling to calculated decision-making. Most traders look for confidence in the market. Professionals build confidence in their process. Price will always be uncertain, chaotic, and occasionally irrational. Your rules are the only stable thing you control. That's why probability thinkers don't panic after a loss. They simply log it, learn from it, and take the next trade exactly the same way. To them, one result is noise. Patterns across many trades are what matter. Retail traders do the opposite. They change strategy after every bad day, chasing certainty that never exists. Thinking in probabilities means accepting a simple reality. Consistency beats brilliance, process beats prediction, and survival beats ego. Most traders chase profits. The best traders chase good decisions. A single winning trade proves nothing, just like a single losing trade proves nothing. What matters is whether your decisions make sense across hundreds of attempts. Thinking in probabilities forces you to separate ego from results. You can be wrong and still be a good trader, and you can be right and still be a terrible one. That's why professionals judge themselves by their process, not their P&L on a random day. The market rewards that mindset slowly but relentlessly. Because in the end, trading isn't about beating the market. It's about not defeating yourself over time. Most traders search for certainty in a game that only offers probabilities. That search is what slowly drains their accounts. They want perfect confirmation, perfect timing, perfect comfort, so they either enter too late or freeze when they should act. The market never waits for that kind of trader. Probability thinkers move differently. They accept uncertainty first, then place structured bets inside it. Their edge is not prediction, it is controlled risk repeated over time. Retail traders treat every trade like a judgment day. Professionals treat every trade like one small step in a very long series. And the paradox almost nobody notices is this. The moment you stop needing to be right, you actually become far more profitable. Most traders try to control the market. Winners learn to control their exposure to it. They know they cannot stop losses, but they can decide how big those losses are before they happen. That single decision shapes everything that follows. Retail traders treat risk like an afterthought, something to manage only when things go wrong. Professionals treat risk as the primary strategy, not the chart. Thinking in probabilities means designing your trades so no single mistake can end your journey. That's what keeps you alive long enough for your edge to show up. Because in trading, longevity is not luck. It is the direct result of how seriously you take risk long before you chase reward. Most traders look for magic in strategies. Professionals look for discipline in themselves. A perfect system in the hands of an emotional trader still loses money. A simple system in the hands of a disciplined trader can make a fortune. That is the real edge no indicator can give you. Thinking in probabilities strips away ego. You stop asking, was I right? And start asking, did I follow my rules? When you trade this way, losses stop feeling personal. They become just the cost of doing business in an uncertain world. And once you accept that cost, the market no longer owns you. You finally start owning your decisions inside it. Most traders think success comes from finding a better system. Winners know it comes from becoming a different kind of person. Thinking in probabilities slowly rewires your brain. You stop reacting to every candle, every move, every loss. You start thinking in long-term patterns, instead of short-term emotions. That shift is what turns chaos into clarity. Not because the market changes, but because you do. The market will stay unpredictable. Your job is to stay consistent inside that unpredictability. That is the real difference between the 99% and the few who make it. So remember this. Trading is not a battle against the market. It is a battle against your own instincts. If you think in outcomes, you will always feel stressed, trapped, and desperate. If you think in probabilities, you stay calm, patient, and in control. Most people will never make that shift because it requires humility, discipline, and real honesty with themselves. But if you do, you stop playing the same losing game as everyone else, and you start playing a completely different one. In the end, markets don't reward the smartest trader. They reward the most disciplined thinker in probabilities. You don't win by predicting price. You win by surviving randomness, respecting risk, and repeating sound decisions long enough for math to work in your favor. If you keep chasing certainty, you will stay part of the 99%. If you master probability, you step into the 1%. Because the real game of trading was never about the market. It was always about how clearly you can think when nothing is guaranteed.